I should start this off by saying I'm not a fan per se of Joe Rogan in the sense that I don't listen to him. I don't think I've ever watched a full episode. I know I have never watched more than like maybe 20 or 30 minutes of a segment of an episode on Joe Rogan. So this isn't from the perspective of someone who is a Joe Rogan fan per se, but it is from the perspective of someone who celebrates those who go up against the talking points that we're supposed to regurgitate, and who challenges things and shakes things up, which is what Joe Rogan has been more into doing lately, it seems. And I just caught wind of the apparent fact that he went on the record with this whole momentum that some people are, the doctors who signed this petition saying that he should be removed from Spotify, and Neil Young taking his crappy hippie music off of Spotify, and Joni Mitchell taking her crappy hippie music from 70 years ago off of Spotify, putting the screws to him, really, and apparently he is feeling the heat, because in this address that he gave, he talks about how, and I only know this filtered through another source, that is a Russell Brand video, where Russell Brand is talking about Joe Rogan very positively. So my response here is to what I saw, the segment that I saw of this Joe Rogan address concerning his show. And in this address, he said something like, "Well, you know what? I think I'll try to do better, and I'll still talk to people who are dissidents, but I'll also talk to people who are establishment figures and get their perspective as well, so it can be balanced." And when you're talking that way, you've pretty much already conceded to the enemy. When you've got some group of people who are absolutely out to get you, who are hog mad at you, and they're trying to cancel you, this is not the way you go. This is not what you do. Now, and it's not what I would do at all. And who am I? I'm a nobody, basically. But if I had people coming after me, I did have people coming after me. I have had people coming after me before, and I've never felt the desire to grovel, even one speck. I've never felt the need to say, well, I should do this differently, and just I hope that you'll accept me now. If I start talking to people who who represent the establishment too, not like every other fucking network, every mainstream media source is only talking to those people and totally shutting out the dissidents. Things are already imbalanced, and Joe Rogan and others who give a voice, who give a platform, I hate that word, but I'll use it now, platform to dissident thinkers, they're the ones who are providing some measure of balance. But him saying, well, I've got to be more balanced, that's pretty much just saying, I surrender. Please, Neil Young, agree to have your crappy songs on Spotify again. You old hippie phony sellout. Please, Miss Mitchell, come back. Come back to Spotify. Let there be peace between us. And here's the thing that makes it all the more mysterious to me and incomprehensible. I'm somebody whose resources, I don't have a lot of resources. I'm not a rich man. I'm not a powerful man. But Joe Rogan is a multimillionaire, and he's got a brand that precedes him. So, I mean, even if Spotify were to drop him, that wouldn't be the end of Joe Rogan, the brand. He would still be able to, I mean, he would have to maybe take a pay cut or something. But even if he were, I suspect that even if Joe Rogan didn't make another cent for the rest of his life, he's still set. You know, he can pretty much live in luxury for the rest of his days. I don't get why multimillionaires feel the need to grovel. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I get it when they are people who are already conformist minded. You know, that's a different thing. Then of course they just want to fit in. They want to go with the herd. They don't want to, you know, they want to be thought of as good people, and you know, they don't want to be vilified or smeared. And so rather than standing up for themselves, they just grovel and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and go on and love Big Brother. But why do multimillionaires who have a desire to be dissident, to express dissident opinions, or give a platform to dissident opinions like Rogan, and you know, he hasn't been the first like this, why do they feel the need to grovel? I don't understand it. Somebody please explain it to me below. Thanks for watching.